what ends up being the start. We got hop on board with eCash here for the Vancouver Comets as they push towards this hard point. Now, one of the big things I talked about is obviously, win this first map would be big momentum for them, and if they could do it here on a bow cage, I think that their confidence would be sky high. But here we got outages here, pushing through Z, trying to get this flip, and already 3 down in the kill feed for Paris. Made that 4 down in the kill feed for Paris, and Vancouver off to a hard start.
Yeah, there you go. 4 down to get the open and control of this P1, which you don't really see teams getting a lot of time on this P1, but you can see Vancouver clicking at the first 20 seconds of this hard time. The first one in the battle is Electric MC, and he does get the kill. There's 2 kills by him to break the hill, and there is the kills going back right now in the favor of the Paris Renegades to try to get they are right now fighting for the spawns in the back, but you can see that Electric MC is currently on a 3 streak right now, looking for his 4th kill. They're trying to get control of this hill right now, get the last control of this hill. This P2 pops off. Looks like there's no team except for Paris back here with all 3 of their players back here with control of this hill.
Yeah, and you see number 6 in the raid in your kill screen, rather, making that outages, and Jake trying to push these back spawns. Doesn't look like Paris is going to pick it up, and here comes the pinch from Vancouver. See 2 coming in from outages, hitting the hill. We'll get 1 looking for the second onto Electro MC. I don't know if he knows he's behind him. Takes the second onto Rock A, and outages did a great job picking up a 2-piece. They were able to break the hill within the first 15 seconds of it. Good job by Vancouver to able to get the have map control, and now they're pushed up in the barn.
Yeah, Vancouver did a great job of flipping the spawns. You can see eCash throwing nice shots from the stable area, watching over his teammates' backs while they're collecting that hill time. He's still watching over him while he's currently on a 4th streak. You can see that Paris Renegades are trying to push in from this front side, from this mid side with 10 seconds left. Look like they're probably just going to sit back, get the rotation, set up for next, and get ready for the P3 hill in bottom grandma's house.
Yeah, P3 hill on bottom of Grandma's house, and you see Paris, they got the ideal setup they want. They have 1 on hill, 1 towards plat, 1 on gate, and then 1 the back castle, trying to hold down these spawns. See number 8, Jake trying to slip through, but we'll get caught there by Electric MC. Rocket not having to face any opponents thus far, but as I did that first come to the hill, gets 1 with his gun and 1 with the nade. Nice 2-piece from him there, able to stave off that first push from Vancouver Comets. See Gear, able to play his life, getting the time for a little bit, but Paris able to sniff him out.
Yeah, Paris, man, right now, early control of this P3 hill, doing a great job at the early 30 seconds of controlling it, taking down all these players from Vancouver Comets everywhere they push in. Right now, the hill is very mixy, but Paris Renegades are getting the kills that they need to come out on top, to get this scrappy, to get the rest of this hill time. There's one more battle, 1-on-1, Rocky versus Outages. Let's see who wins. The battle was won by Outages, but now Nime is there for the trade, and there's Electric MC for that trade, and Paris Renegades are going to get the last 6 seconds, and Vancouver Comets are going to have to set up for this rotation for this barn hill.
They set up for this rotation. You see them spread across the map. Number 8, Jake, on that dirt tank. While Outages trying to find the rest of these players. He's got a nice little pinch there. We'll get 1, gets 2. Will he get the 3rd? Yes, he will. Outages just having himself a field day. Almost gets the 4th. Unfortunate for him. Runs out of bullets. But you see, pouring gunfight here in the hill. Jake just trying to play his life. Wait for those reinforcements to come on through. Checks that P2 area, doesn't see anyone, if I'm not mistaken. Goes for the challenge, will lose it, but his teammate Gear able to trade it out. Gear with 2, and there you go. Vancouver's broken back in.
Yeah, man, look at this going back and forth. Mixy Vancouver now is in the hill right now, getting control of this hill. They did have the spawns, but they now have control of this hill. The battle is going in between Dahmers, and that is Dahmers with the break, taking all these Vancouver Comet players out of these hills, but they still got this close stable spawns. So they may get trapped in the back if they don't rotate to get to this next hill. You can see that Paris Renegades are on their way rotating to get control of this P5 hill. As it gets ready to starts off the first fight between Dahmers and Nime. Nime does get away with his life, and there's eCash there for the trade. Nobody's currently on this hill, and they're just fighting right now for these spawns in the back.
Yeah, fighting for those spawns in the back, and great job of Vancouver, able to win those kills on rotation and win those gunfights, and able to set themselves up in a great position here. You see how spread across the map they're getting all this information. Outages, make sure they can't come through Z. You see Nime watching over the top gate. Jake doing the tough job trying to watch the pinch, but you see the players from Paris are hitting through that tunnel area, and it could set up a pinch here. I'm going to look at 1, but we'll get traded off shortly. The hill will stay white for the time being. Out just comes on through, picks up 1. Will he pick up the second? No. Rock able to shut him down there. 13-13. Being aggressive and nades, killing everyone, even including his teammates. But Paris, despite not getting the majority of the time, able to break on through. And after this first rotation, we should be tied up.
Yes, we getting ready to start this next set of hills. The score should be about 91 to 91, like you just said. And we're getting ready to start off. And this hill is getting started off with Vancouver Comets with the spawns for this P2 side. They did get 3 kills down. Now they finally took player on trying to get a player on this hill, waiting for these Paris Renegade players to try to push through. You got player 2, Dahmers, making a play for the back, trying to get control of the spawns for his team. Why? Vancouver Comets are getting control of this hill time.
Trying to get control of this hill time. Dahmer's making a nice heads-up play, able to get his team to spawn in the back towards that P2, 30 seconds left. And you see Electric MC, your picks, Electric MC and Jake both having themselves a day in the map here on Bocage Hardpoint number 1, 17-11 and 19-9 respectively. But while trades go back and forth, Electric MC making the heads-up play, trying to get his team to spawn on the back with him, as he will do. But 50 seconds left, his teams look towards that rotation. Will be Paris that's here set up first. Jake gonna have the rest of his team hit through water and try and secure these spawns before the hill pops. Geared playing his life, and well done by Vancouver, able to hit the back. They're gonna look towards securing those P2 spawns, while the rest of Paris is trying their best to desperately get these kills on rotation, but they're not able to do so. Electric MC able to get on the tank for the time being, but will go down. The rest of Vancouver continuing to trade out on this hill. Dahmer slides back in, looking for some help, but none there, and once again, Vancouver's broken on in.
Yeah, Vancouver right now are doing a great job right now of getting this P2 time. This could stretch the game in their favor to give them an advantage, a favorable lead right now on both cases. Once you get a 60 to 70 point lead in both cases, it kind of seems like it's kind of hard to bring it back. So we can see that them starting to stretch their lead out, getting this P2 time, getting all the kills that they need. 3 kills go down for the size of Vancouver Grizzlies, and we got 9 already on the rotation in top grandma's house to get the to secure the rotations for Vancouver Grizzlies, and they can chain another hill together. We can start seeing them get a bigger and bigger lead.
Yeah, bigger and bigger lead, which they will do. The first time we saw P3, it was Paris Renegades able to hold majority of the time, but this time Vancouver's placed extra emphasis on those back spawns, which they'll get, but they got to be careful here. They don't want to put themselves in a spawn trap. Want to avoid that from happening. You see Gear in this top grandma's area trying to wait for the rest of his teammates to break on through, which they will. Nime gets one. Gear look for the front. Will pick up that second, and they've broken on in. And this is the opportunity for Vancouver Comets to really build that big lead like we're talking about. You see number 8 and Jake trying to watch their back, while the rest of Paris just trying to funnel through the front. They're able to get initial kills, but Jake again holding the line. The rest of the team as Vancouver cannot be broken at the time.
Yeah, right there. There's the break right there with 20 seconds left by Dahmers in the hill. He's got to try to get another kill. He gets 2. He's got to he's just shooting his gun any direction because he knows that these players with Vancouver Comets are everywhere. The hill is going back and forth. Rocky's in the hill now for the size of Paris Renegade. He gets taken down. The last of this hill time is going to go in the favor of Vancouver Comets, and they have the spawns for this next hill.
Yeah, they have the spawns for P4 just like they did the rotation before, but it's a matter of can they hold. See, out just trying to be a nuisance, just playing around bottom grandmas, trying to pick off any players that come to him. Able to get that one. Actually, MC will able to get one at tractor area. Trying to hop up top, and with some help from his teammates, will look to break on through the hill. MC, great game from him, 27 and 18, but he's the only one positive on his team. Gonna need some help from his teammates if they want to make a comeback in this one. We'll get caught, and that's 4 down on the kill feed. Vancouver Comets, they're flying now.
Yeah, man. Now they're about to get to this 200 point mark, and you can see them getting ready to get the first map win. But they got to just hold the line and just make sure they defend off these Paris Renegade players from trying to break in. And that's not what they did right now on this barn hill. But they can always set up for next. With the sizable lead, they can just get ready to set up for the next. They do break in for the last of the scrap time, but the rotation is getting ready to get on for this P5 hill, and Paris Renegade is all set up for this hill.
And we saw last time Vancouver, they've generally like to hit as a team towards those back spawns and try to break, but this time they're not going to have the luxury of that, as you see them getting picked off around mid-map by Rocket, doing a great job, making sure they can't get from gate. Will get taken down by 9 there, but he's done enough just to stagger the push. Now, for whatever reason, Electric MC left alive in hill by himself. No one really looking over him at the time being. You see him get out, trying to wait for those reinforcements to come on through. Dime taking a crazy challenge there, but Albuki will shut him down. But Vancouver, despite the unfavorable spawns, able to break him from the front.
Yeah, they're begging for the front with 30 seconds left. They can't win it here, but if they can hold the line, they'll be very close. The nades are coming in, and that does take them off the hill right now, sending them to that barn spawn, getting them that long spawn for this P1 side. So they probably should just set up for next with the last 10 seconds to get that 10 seconds up to the Paris Renegades, but they did not. They still fighting for the scrap time. As this P1 sets off, next set of rotations set off. The score is going to be 218 to 153 in the size of Vancouver Grizzlies, and they're only about 21 seconds away from winning this game.
And 21 seconds away, and this is going to be very difficult for the Paris Renegades to hold. P1 being a very mixy hill. They just got to try their best to limit the amount of points Vancouver gets on this point and try and win that P2 rotation. But as I say that, Vancouver doing the right thing, buddying up, challenging throughout barn, able to get those kills there. Should recognize that they're going to spawn water, secure reload, unfortunately, onto point. But the rest of the team, Paris, doing a great job for the time being, holding. Albuquerque will get dated off hill, but you see the trades going back and forth. Paris still having a very difficult position, as you see Aldridge doing a great play, sneaking on through, waiting for the rest of his teammates to go in for trades. But all he's focusing is on that rotation.
Yeah, the rotation is going to be big because Vancouver could win it. They did get a break right now. There's 10 seconds left on the hill. They cannot win it here. But if they hold this rest of this time, all they're going to need is 10 seconds on this next hill. They do get broken off this hill. They only need 15 seconds to win. P2 is getting ready to pop off. Player 5, that is Gear. He's on the hill to start the initial time. They only need 10 seconds now to win this game. The first wave of fighters from the Paris Renegade are coming in. Albuquerque, the first one up, he gets taken down. And that could be the kill that Vancouver Grizzlies, that Vancouver Comets used to win the game.
And there you have it. Vancouver Comets coming out hot, 250 to 179 on the map one hardpoint on bow cage nonetheless. Great job by them. They were just winning the rotations and winning the majority of the gunfights. There wasn't really much Paris could do even when they set up. And just hats off to Vancouver there. Clinical map one.
Yeah, man, Vancouver, man, finally coming off the board.
Definitely Ekash, our fellow caster there, our boy. Not too hot of a start there. I think he said it was one of the two lowest KDs to begin the Diamond season after the first two matches, but he had a 1.5 there in the hard point, so he's back and ready to fry.
Yeah, man, Jake is back, man. Always been the GOAT there. Going back to the GOAT status that I always know him had. We're looking at Aldridge just taking shots, seeing two players on this B cross, so he knows that they're there. The bomb is going down on B site by the size of Paris Renegade. Rocky's trying to play in there, trying to see if he can get out with his life. Aldridge with the first play, with the first pick onto Buki, and there is a 4-2 advantage for the Vancouver Comets.
And 4-2 advantage, and you see Electric MC gives away his position. I believe Vancouver recognized there's a player on the bomb site. Rocket, unfortunately, unable to get one. We'll get the trade there. Electric MC once again reveals his position. They are on bomb. He's not going to have a really difficult position here in a 1v3. Able to take out 9, but there comes the defuse, and Vancouver wins the first round.
Yeah, Vancouver did a great job of getting the man advantage and then going instantly for the defuse once they knew where Electric MC was in that map. There is a round win for the Vancouver Comets, and you see that momentum. They're just pulling that momentum from that boat cage right into the search and destroy, and you see them going up 1-0 in this map.
Yeah, and I think a big part of that was, Ecash there. You saw him try and make the full pinch. He gets great timing on a Dahmers and kills him. And, once you get that kill, you essentially can collapse onto the bomb site as they did. Like MC, unfortunately, unable to pick up anything there. Onto the defuse, rather. And Vancouver wins that first one. But you see what the Paris or Vancouver's trying to do. You see a nice little bait and switch there, and Gear gets the first blood.
Man, Zier just pushed through that door, get that first blood. Bomb going down on this A site. Now let's see Paris Renegade with the Dahmers putting shot on his top thirds. He cannot get Gear, who just barely got away with his life. I think that wasn't even Gear, but the player barely got away with his life. Now you can see the retake, trying to go on this A site. Paris Renegades got to try to defuse his bomb and try to get 4 kills, win 20 seconds, and the task is looking pretty hard, but Rocky started off with 1 kill.
Starts off with 1 kill, but he's going to need to find 3 more. We'll get picked off there, and another clinical round by Vancouver Comets. Just a great job. You saw the bait there at the beginning. I believe it was Outages that was opening the outer door, and then Kira just slides on in, gets the first pick, and then able to get that bomb plant out. You saw what Paris was trying to do. They got into the site trying to look for picks, but Vancouver had already pushed out of the site, playing their lives and getting off the remaining Paris Renegades players, and then just a nice start.
Yeah, 2-0 start for Vancouver Comets. They're rolling. Gears on a 2-0. ECAD is on a 2-0. See if they could just keep their streaks going. Right now, I just in the finish site. They're sending two to this A site. One watching the B cross and one in top fire. Looks like Paris Renegades is sending everybody into this P2 side, seeing if they could just find players. They do find 9 for the opening first blood.
Yeah, now I think it's going to be a little stunned. They're getting shot through the wooden wall, but Paris Renegades sort of similar setup to the first round, but this time they're not going to get into the B. Pookie with a nice little pick onto Jake there, or Ekash, rather. So getting the first blood, and Gear getting killed, and that leaves Outages left in a 1v4.
Out of this with the pick in a 1-4, wrapping himself all the way to the flank. Let's see if he could get any plays. Any plays can he make with this sniper? Dahmers is going to be his first battle. Oh, he spotted Dahmers, and there is Dahmers. But now they know where he's at. He got 30 seconds. Try to defuse this bomb, and he has the sniper. This is going to be very hard, and they do spot him. And there he goes. And there's Paris Renegade getting around on the board to make this 1-2.
Yeah, nice round on the board for Paris Renegades, and you saw them, switch things up a little bit. They, after getting that first blood into 9, they sort of held and waited for positioning because they expected the players in Vancouver to get a little bit over aggressive. And you saw Gear getting killed from outer train. Jake got picked, or Ekash rather got picked, I believe, around fire. And so it was just that little bit of patience from Paris that were able to get those picks and then leave essentially Outages in an impossible situation. But a good adjustment. But now it's time to see if they can do the same on defense.
Yeah, now you can see that the bomb is making its way towards its A site. Vancouver likes to send this bomb to this A site. They're just uh, playing it, patient. Gears, he spots one. Let's see if we get that opening, but Gear does get the opening first blood before he gets traded out. There's 2-2 now. Kills has been back and forth. E-Cash did pick up the bomb. Electric MC put shots on to Outages, but Outages did get away with his life. He got to try to wait for his teammate to catch up. The bomb is down on this A site, and you can see that Vancouver has teamed up, but player 4 and player 7, they're kind of like right next to each other.
Yeah, right next to each other. You see Electric MC just trying to source information. I'm not too sure if they're aware that they have bomb down, but if he doesn't check his right here, he might get caught from P5. It's just incredible timing. Other players see each other. But you see Vancouver Comets, I think they're just trying to flip the map. They aren't too sure. They haven't seen Domus, from my understanding, the rest of this map. But you see Nime. Should meet him here shortly. Shoots him, and he doesn't get aims to the door,
Oh,
but able to get that pick.
man, 2v1 Vancouver Comets have the man advantage. Electric MC is the player who can make the play for his team as he's in this fire building. The bomb is going down on A. Electric MC, he is making his way through this A site. Nade through the window. He looked back, looked the wrong way. There's the win for Vancouver Comets to go up 3-1.
Yeah, and a good job there by, I believe it was Nime and Ekash there in the 2v2. They took their time, didn't rush straight to bomb. They decided to flip the map and were able to catch the Paris Renegades sort of caught out one in a 1v1 situation there, and they were able to clutch up and win it there. So great job to reposition after that initial trades went down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Vancouver Comets are starting off 3-1 right now. And they're preparing pretty hot, doing what they need to do to try to win this search and destroy. They're on defense right now, sending 2 players to this A site. As this bomb is making its way to this A site, Electric MC, oh, he backed up. He could have had E-Catch for the first battle. They send 3s to this thing to get E-Catch, and there goes E-Catch. And you can see Paris Renegade have 3 players at this A site.
Yeah, 3 players at this A site. Gear in a little bit of a corner here in office, trying to get a timing and pick someone off. But his position is revealed. He's going to try and just hop out and play his life. Good job by him. But Paris Renegades with that first blood should have area and room to be able to jump on the bomb site. Gear re-channeling and able to get a great time and kills the guy off bomb. And all of a sudden, we're back to 3v3.
And now down to a 2v2, 2v1 right there, because there is another kill by the size of Nime who's popping off on a 2 streak. It's Buki versus Gear and Nime right now. The players were next to each other. Buki's making a wrap through this terminal. He finds one, leaves him in a 1v1 versus him and Nime. The bomb is down his A site. You can see the plays are being made. Nime is going through this fireside. Buki finally gets the bomb on A. He's putting it down. Nime finally gets the timing. He does get the timing. And there's another win for Vancouver Comets.
I'm not sure if that was the ace, but it's definitely no, no, it wasn't the ace, but that was three there by nine. Great round by him on a five streak, looking towards those streaks as the other rounds come up. But just a great play by him, and especially Gira there, able to get the guy off bomb. Making a bit of a risky play, but recognizing that he had some some space there and able to get the guy off bomb, and then they just played around that as a result. Nice play by Nime to once again reposition and get that 1v1. But on a five streak here, if he gets streaks, this could definitely seal the deal in this map too.
Yeah, man, Vancouver right now up 4-1. You can see Nine. He's watching the cross. Look to see if any players crossing towards A. The bomb has made its way to this B side. Gears planting it real quick, fast. Electric MC starts off with the first blood on the outages to make this a 43. The bomb did go down, so it's 40 seconds left for the retake. Two players are down for the sides of Vancouver Comets. That leaves E-Catch and Nine versus the whole Paris Renegade squad. And Nine was taking shots. Let's see if he can get that kill on Rocky, but he does not. Now it's E-Catch in a 1v4 with 24 seconds left. Dahmer's is on the defuse. Let's see if E-Catch does get taken down. And there's Paris Renegade getting this round to go to make it 2-4 in the search and destroy.
Yeah, great job by Paris. Getting those first two picks. You would have liked to see maybe Garrett stay on bomb site or wait for help. He sort of threw his life away. And then similarly, Nime, he was on a five streak, didn't have to take that challenge, but I guess he was feeling himself, and as he rightfully should be after the way the map's been going. But you know, great job by Paris. Able to pick out those players from the train area and those definitely those tough power positions and able to rotate the bomb site, rightfully so. But again, if they want to come back in this map, they're gonna have to do it on offense as well, and we see them going towards B once more.
Yeah, they're making a play towards this B site. Looks like Vancouver Comets are making an A player just to watch the mid cross. Nobody watching that dock side. So it looks like it's a free B side for the Paris Renegades. Outages, he is the first player for Vancouver Comets who could try to come up and make a play. The bomb is down for the sides of Paris Renegades, and the retake has to be on by the sides of Vancouver Comets.
Yeah, Dahmer's able to get that first split onto Gear. He's trying to pinch, but you see another player that being E-Cash trying to make the similar pinch. I think he spotted number two. There's no play for this information. We'll get that pick on Ibuki. Should recognize that one's still on bomb, but he's going to come back for Dahmer's and wins it.
Oh,
E-Cash making all the plays open to the bomb site. Spots Rocky, trying to get some shots down, but unfortunately he'll be under cover. But he's left alive in a 1v2 with 16 seconds left. He's got to move. He's got to push these players on the bomb. Will get picked down by Rocky, and Paris Renegades hold to pull within one round.
yeah, man. And Rocky went big. Rocky, he went big in that round, getting 3 kills to get Paris. Paris Renegades another round that they needed to get close in this series to make it closer, 3-4. They're right back into this series right now, making it later into these rounds. Let's see if Paris Renegades can get another round win under their belt, or with Vancouver stretch this game out a little bit more.
After that failed B attempt, looks like Vancouver's going to go back to old reliable, that being A. You see Gear patiently waiting. Will Chow with his teammate gets the
Oh,
pick on a rocket, and they're on the bomb right away. You see Electric MC get a little bit aggressive, trying to get him off bomb, but Nine watching over his boy, and just like that, 4v2 situation for the Vancouver Comets.
yeah, Paris Renegades right now. Buki and Dahmer's last two alive. He spots E-Catch. He don't think he knows his teammates is right there. Teammates are there for the trade. And there goes Buki. Now at least Dahmer's by himself trying to get this retake. 27 seconds left. 4 kills and and the defuse is what Dahmer's has to do right now to complete this task so his team does not go down 5-3. And he did not. He was unable to complete the task. And there's Vancouver Comets going up 5-3 in their search and destroy.
That's just great teamwork there by the side of Vancouver. You saw exactly what they were trying to execute. You saw Gear going, I believe that was with outages into the bomb set. They were able to pick off that player in Rocket. You saw Nime on train steps watching that P5 push because last time they got picked from that area. Nime this time covering it, and they were able to get those first two picks. And then the rest is just, they're playing with house money bomb down and a man advantage situation. Just all around great teamwork from Vancouver, and that pulls them within one round of winning this map too.
Yeah, they're one round away, and it's going to take this defense to win. Let's see if he spotted the cross. I don't know if he spotted that player on the cross, but he's waiting for the players to cross by. And this is outages. We're looking through him with the boomstick. The bomb is close to that B site. They did send the flashes and the first blood by Electric MC on the outages to get the sniper out the way. But the trade is there by 9. The life advantage is in the favor of Paris Renegades 3-2 as this bomb is going down on B.
Yeah, and a great time there by Buki, able to push all the way up the street into fire and picking off 9, leaving Ecash left in a 1v3 with bomb down. Very tough situation for him to be in. Looking to see if they can spot that player in fire, but Albuki has gone away. As I said, they're able to spot him, picks off that first pick, but in a 1v2 situation, will he see Electric MC P5? I believe he did. No, he didn't. We'll look for the reach out, but his teammates looking over him, and Paris Renegades will hold 5-4.
Yeah, they're holding. They just holding back Vancouver right now on that offensive run. They had a great offensive round right there to win to just keep chipping at the lead, letting them know it's not over yet. And Paris Renegade, they just got to play right now a good defense to make this go to a round 11 that we would all love on stream. So Paris Renegade could play a good defense, or will Vancouver Comets take the bomb to their old favorable A site and win this round?
It looks like you mentioned that favorable ace set. They're going straight back to it. Let's see what Paris Renegades is going to do to change it up this time. Looks like they're going to be a little bit more passive, not going to send anyone into the bomb site and look to play retake here. You see Gear just flying out looking for that challenge. But like we mentioned, Paris not sending anyone in, going to give a bomb plant straight to Vancouver Comets, and it's going to be on the retake now.
Yeah, the bomb is going down on this ace. Like E-Catch with the first blood. E-Catch with 2 right there to give his team the 3-2 advantage because outages did go down by Rocky. There's 35 seconds left. The bomb is planted. Player 4, who is Electric MC, he's the closest one to this bomb site. You got Dahmers playing this top third area. It's 2v3. The game is on to Electric MC. He's the last one alive. If he can get these 3 kills and defuse, his team could stretch around 11. And that is the kills for Vancouver Comets. And they win 6-4 in the Search and Destroy to go up 2-0.
I go up 2-0. Once again, Ecash, I believe he had 9 kills. Let us be once again popping off, like we mentioned, just like map 1. And at the end of the day, it was just Vancouver Comets just being a little too much to handle for the side
My
of
bad.
Paris.
Map 3, Tuscan Control. Vancouver Comets, Paris Renegade. Diamond Division action brought to you by the COD Rec League Twitch channel is good and going down, and we can see Vancouver Comets already sending these players to this A site, but the trades are going back and forth 1-1 if you look at the kill feed.
Yeah, see number 8, Electric MC going for a long pinch, trying to collapse on the point, but as he does that, the rest of his teammates go down. He'll go down to Gear, and Vancouver doing a great job stacking this point and securing a lot of this progress here at A.
Yeah, they got it. They got 2 ticks, almost got 2.5, almost got 2.5 ticks. The contest is on. Rocky is playing with the automaton for he finally gets taken down. It's a 1 life lead for the size of Vancouver Comets. They got 2 ticks at this A site. You can see Electric MC right now. He sees outages back there. He's trying to get these kills, but he's keeping these players from Vancouver Comets pushed back, trying to send them back to their spawns. And Paris Renegades right now are doing a great job just holding these Vancouver Comets off this A site.
And hold him off this A site, but Vancouver will eventually break on in and stack the point, able to secure that A point with a 2 life advantage, so in a very favorable position for them. But you see Paris Renegades are just going to hold, wait for that push to come on through, and pick them off. And as I say, the 3 in the kill feed go down for the side of Vancouver Comets, and you see Paris Renegades trying to secure that map position here in P5, which can be definitely a big power position for them. The outages just going to play his life, wait for the rest of those reinforcements to come on through, as they're tied here in live 17-17.
They're 17-17, and they're trying to push for this B site. They're going through this P5. 3 players are here. They already pushed up plat. They got plat control now. 1 player left, and he gets away with his life. There's 1 kill that they got to get. If they do not get it, Dahmers did a good job of playing his life, but they still do have players on this plat control. The last one up is outages. He has to try to play his life, wait for the reinforcements, and that first wave at this B site has been stopped by the Paris Renegades.
It has been stopped, but Outages is trying to go ham in their spawn, gets 4 down, and you see all of Paris starting to come under pressure from Vancouver as they get on that point. You see what a hold from them. You see 2 players watching the top, and now they start to stack. They recognize that they got enough kills. They can start to get this point. You see 2 make that 3, we're on the point, but all three go down. Paris Renegades with some nice nades and some nice pressure, able to take those players to the point and survive that wave.
Yeah, there is a way. That got kind of close. They got a tick and a half by Vancouver Comets, but Paris Renegade was able to send them back to the spawn. So here goes another attack. Rocky's in bottom P5. He gets one. It's a 9-8 life for the size of Vancouver Comets. Rocky's trying to play his life. He can try to tie his life lead life. He can get one more kill. There's 28 seconds left that Paris has to hold, has to keep these Vancouver Grizzly players. I don't know why I keep calling them Grizzly, Vancouver Comet players off of this hill, but they can't knock his gear has slipped through and he's starting to get time on this B site.
Yeah, Gear is big here as he can stop the time while the rest of those reinforcements come on through. But as you say that, he gets off the point for the time being. 20 seconds left. He's going to look to group up with his teammates. Rocket playing this little creddy spot, making sure they can't get onto the point. But you see with 8 seconds left, Vancouver desperately trying to get on the point. Electric able to shut them down. Gets 2 in the kill feed and will shut that push down for Vancouver Comets. Jake just trying to keep that life advantage down to a minuscule. And that, if I'm Vancouver, that's a win right there. They lost the round, but their life advantage is only up by 1 for Paris. So, definitely not a bad round there by Vancouver, despite not getting the round win.
Right, yeah, being on offense to make it as close as they made it, to only be down by 1 life and to play defense. If they could just manage just a great defensive hold, keep these players from Paris Renegades off the offense. You can see them having the life advantage going into that round 5 if it's necessary. But as this round starts off, you can see that looks like the site Paris Renegades are going to go for first.
Yeah, and you see an interesting push. They had Electric MC go all the way to P5 here. Looked like maybe you've been trying to set up a pinch, but Al just sniffs that out and able to pick him off, rightfully so. And just like that, all Paris Renegades shut down, and Vancouver looks towards to take that map control. You see outages here in this L area. The pinch, able to pick up Domers while the rest of his team take them off point. Another 4 go down in the kill feed. Nice clean wipe for the side of Vancouver, and they're starting to set up the trap.
Yeah, they're starting to set it up, getting them in the spawn trap. You can see them. You can see that they're pushed up in these areas to try to stop these players from P5. The P5 stop is from Gear. Gear has to play his life, but he finally gets taken down. But he lets Ecash catch up, but he gets taken down by Electric MC. There is a player outages out here. Electric MC right there on another kill. That's 2. He gets on this B side, but he's probably gonna keep pushing to the back, try to get control of these spawns. This is what Electric MC has to do for Paris Renegades to try to get him back in the game. He has to try to be that mixy player, getting these kills and just be a nuisance for the size of Vancouver Comets.
And just be a nuisance to see him looking towards the back spawn. But Vancouver are sort of the map here, and in essence, able to pick that player off on Rocket and Ecaj once again wrapping back to spawn. Will he see Electric MC? Yes, he will able to spot him. But even though Electric MC is back here, I think Vancouver recognizes they don't need to push him. There's not a lot of time here for the side of Paris. They got to get on a point, got to get on a fast, but they're all going down. Outages, Naim, and Gira each getting a kill in the kill feed, leaving essentially Electric MC have to rush back to the A point. You see Vancouver once again swarming in that spawn. Paris Renegades not knowing exactly where they are. He's able to pick up 9, but will get traded out shortly there by Gear. And you see all Paris sort of split across the map, desperately trying to stop the clock and give themselves an opportunity. But you look at that life advantage. Vancouver's just been slinging out 21-8. Once again, nice kill there by the side of outages on Tafuki to stop him on the B point. Now I'm holding down A, and just like that, Vancouver with a clinical round there.
Yeah, man. Whoa. Oh, man. I tell you what, man. Vancouver came out, man, just hot. They knew that they were just seconds away from winning that offensive round. So when they came out on defense, they just kept that momentum going. You see ECAD, you see Gear, you see Nine, you see outages. They're all just popping off for the size of Vancouver Comets right now. They're on this offense. They're looking to see if they can steal this offense. And it looks like they're going for this A site to start it off.
Yeah, to start it off, you'll see Naim on this outer statue area. Once again, sort of triple stacking the side, trying to get this tick fast. Once again, you see the side of Paris trying to set up the pinch, and with a couple of nades and kills, they're able to get almost all the players, make that all the players off the point, and Paris taking map control.
Yeah, there goes Paris with 4 down, and they have a 6-life lead right now, defending these Vancouver Comets very good right now to start off this control round right here. You can see that they're trying to make the play through P5, and there is 1 kill, but it gets traded out. They're making the play through mid right now to see if they can catch any players, and there's Rocky with a kill. It's an 8-life lead for the size of Paris Renegades right now, and Vancouver Comets are just all spawning back in their spawns. Only player that's pushed up is eCash. He's waiting for his teammates, but Buki, he's waiting for anybody to cross this mid first, and he gets one.
And that gets one. We'll get picked off by eCash in mid, but again, Paris Renegade just playing Creddy and playing pushed up around the map, essentially staggering the push from Vancouver Comets. Nime able to slip on through, gonna hold A for the time being, but Paris Renegade's not really too worried about him. They recognize that they gotta, get that life advantage back in their favor if they're looking towards that round 5. Lucky JMC almost saves the day, but he will with 2 nice kills there onto the point, stopping any progression there on A. And waiting for the rest of his teammates to come on through. You see Vancouver trying to make a conservative approach, waiting for the rest of them so they can hit this together, and that rightfully so able to do so. Rocky picks off 2 for their troubles, but Vancouver Comets should be able to get this 8 point now.
Yeah, they can get 2 players on it right now. They should get this ace side to put another minute on the kill, but they're down in lives right now. And right now, 19 to 17, 10 seconds left. They did not get this A site. Nine, he's on the site right now. His teammates do have his back, so he's looking for these kills to try to get this life lead back. They're getting it closer. It's 7 to 15, 7 to 14 now. So they can just play their lives right now as they finally do get this A site for a minute left, 5 to 14. Vancouver Comets now got to get this B side, but they do not have enough lives to try to keep throwing their lives away.
And not enough lives. And if I'm Vancouver, you're at this point, it's very unlikely you're going to win the round. If I'm them, I'm turtling. Don't want to give any more lives away. It looks like the life advantage is narrowly in their favor. So giving away any more lives could give them Paris rather that round 5, which you definitely do not want to do with how difficult it is to win on offense on any of the maps here in Control. But you see them. They're going to try and make this approach. They're not going to give up just yet. You see how they're just able to pick off 1. Gear will get cut down before he can get off the point. But Jake able to get his trade. You see number 3 on your map. Now I'm trying to make a pinch, and I don't think Paris is going to recognize it. Oh, he just runs past 1 player and will get picked off, putting 2 to 10. And Paris should close out the round here shortly.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. B site, and it's over. Paris Renegade did they get that win for that round to go up 2 to 1 in this series. If they can steal an offense right here, we can see them force a game 4. But the last time they were on offense, Vancouver Comets, that's where they stretched out the kill. They already had the stretch out, but that's where they really just looked really dominant. So let's see how these Paris Renegades start off, and it looks like they're going for B.
I think they recognize they got to do something. They are down, I believe, only 2 kills right now in the life advantage. But Gear and the rest of the Vancouver Comets have read this push. Gear just coming on through. 3 Ps for him. Takes all those players down for Paris. Make that 4 now with Jake getting one of his own. And just like that, Paris is shut down.
Yeah, man. Just like they started off their last defense, they started off defense. This is hot. Gear right now, currently on a 4 streak right now. That was the open and good kill to clear out the whole B site by himself before he finally gets taken down by Dahmers. Vancouver Comets has a 28 to 24 life lead. They know this play is going towards B, and there is 1 kill for it. He finally gets traded out by Dahmers. It's a 4 life lead for the size of Vancouver Comets. 35 seconds left. Let's see if Paris Renegades are going to try to push to this point or just stay back and try to play for kills.
If I'm then, I'm playing for kills. The one saving grace that Paris does have is it looks like Rocky does have streaks, so that could give them an advantage here if they want to invest them either here or in the last round. But you see, they're just doing a great job just holding this top position. They're going to play Creddy, wait for the Paris to move on in and continue to get these picks as they push onto the objective. You see a big kill again, once again, by eCash getting them off mid. Nime getting them off the point. Sees Rocky there, tags him up. Looks like eCash will be able to pick him off there as he does. 4 streak for eCash. Almost gets the 5th, but Dahmer's able to shut him down. But again, all map controls there to the side of Vancouver, and just like that, they'll win the round. And they should have defense here in this round 5.
Yeah, man. If you look at the kills, they do clearly have the kill advantage right now. Can't do quick math because that is too much to do, but it looked like they should have it. That was a great defensive round by them, and they do have defense right now. So if it looks like the other 3 rounds, man, Paris has to try to pull something off to try to steal an offense.
Yeah, trying to steal an offense, and like I mentioned, the one saving grace is they do have that glide bomb in their back pocket, which I imagine they'll try to invest here. You see them just stacking the point. Dahmer's trying to pick off anyone from mid, but the other 3 players from Paris trying to get some progression here onto this A tick. Meanwhile, Vancouver trying to set up this pinch slowly but surely. Ekash able to get 2. Gare looking to go on the pinch. Will Vancouver read this? Yes, they will, and they're able to pick him off. And just like that, Paris should have the 8 point.
Yeah, 8 points secured by Paris Renegades. Now they're making their way to this B. You see Vancouver, they had to reset, had to get in position to defend this B site. It's a 1 life lead for the size of Vancouver Comets, and Paris Renegades are going to try to make this B play with 2 minutes left on the clock, 1 life disadvantage. The first play through this platform side is won by Paris Renegade, and now they're pushed up in this platform. Now trying to get up to this, now trying to get control of it.
Now trying to get control. You see them, all 4 players of Paris trying to flood through this P5 area, but unfortunately for them, Vancouver is doing a great job dating it and looking over that positioning, and Paris Renegades having their push essentially stalled for the time being. You see number 7, Dahmer's trying to make a long route while the rest of his team just holds and waits. But while he does that, Vancouver decides to collapse on the players. Outage is able to get 1, but will Buki able to get a trade. Naim getting another in the kill feed, just like that, leaving Dahmer's last left alive at that top church area while the rest of his team comes off spawn.
Yeah, that's what I just noticed when I was looking at the kill. I was like, man, they did kind of get plat control, but they kind of put themselves trapped on that platform. And you can see the 3 kills went for Vancouver Comets. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. The kills are just going in the favor for the Comets right now, sending all of Paris Renegade back to their spawns. Now they're going to try to push through this P1 side, try to make a play through the back. The only player there who can make the call is Outages, and he makes the play, getting 2 kills before he finally gets traded out. And they stop that push, sending all of Paris Renegade back to their spawns.
Back to their spawns, and you see the life advantage in favor of Vancouver, 23-13. Paris with quite a feat that they're going to have to overcome if they want to win this round. Ekash once again playing cruddy, but just like that, Paris is looking 2 picks. This might be the opening they needed. Out just looking over the P5 area. Will get 1, plays his life again. And then you see the pinch coming in from here. We'll get 1, we'll get the second. And just clinical play from them. It looks like Paris really has no room to breathe. Kira gets another 3-piece from him on a 5 streak. Just being super aggro in the space, or in the spawn rather, of Paris. And you see them trying to invest the glide bomb here to try and get some room to breathe. But with 5 seconds left, it doesn't look like they'll be able to get on the point. You see number 8 trying to make a desperate play. He is able to stop the time, but 20-4, they're not going to have any respawns here. Vancouver should be able to collapse on the point here shortly, as they will. Takes them down, and there you have it. 3-0 for Vancouver Comets.
Vancouver Comets getting their first win of the season in the Diamond Division, taking that control round 3-2, showing their dominance on the defense of control, and to get their first map wins of the season and their first win of the season. Congratulations